morning. I am Aryan Singla and I am a fourth year student of Electronics and Communication Engineering at Thapar Institute of Engineering and Technology.
Good morning. My name is Drishti Kundra. I'm a fourth year EC student from Thapar University.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Keshav Sharma. I am part of Group 13, which is under Dr. Dinesh sir and Dr. Debabrata Ghosh sir. I am a fourth year student of ECE department, and the name of our capstone project is Raven. So let's look at the system architecture. We have Raven. So basically, we have a web camera which feeds the live video feed into the Raspberry Pi Model 3B, which in itself has image processing algorithm with OpenCV installed, in which we have a color picker, which we use to like calculate the hue, the saturation, and everything else, so that the image processing algorithm can easily see the difference between the track and the other things in its surroundings, which in turn then gives its output to the motor controller, which gives 0 or 1 as an output to the motors to see which direction the car is supposed to move in, left, right, or forward. So let's take a look at the flow chart to get a little more understanding of how the things are working. So we have a web camera, which gives in the live video feed to the Raspberry Pi itself. The data is then given to the OpenCV image processing algorithms, and which in turn detects the lane, and the data is then processed and given to the motor driver. So yeah, we'll take the look at the code to understand how things are working a little bit more. Right. So right now we have the different codes with us. So 1 second. So we have different codes. So let's start with the basic lane detection code. This is our lane detection code, in which we have different functions like the get lane curve, which gives us the value of the curve, how much the car is going to curve, left, right, or center, which is then normalized, and everything else is then compacted into a result, and a return of the curve value is given. This is basically a test code in which we are testing it on a video that we have taken. And yeah, so this is basic information about the lane detection code. Other than that, we have the webcam module, which is used to like capture the images. So the get capture video 0 gives the feed of the live camera that the laptop has, or the webcam that we have connected to the Raspberry Pi. And after that, we just take this image and then is then given to the other modules, like the main robot lane module, which basically calls all the functions and basically gives us the output in which the final code is supposed to run. And this also in turn calls the motor module, which has all the information regarding to which pin the motors are connected, which motor is supposed to run whenever the speed or the directions is given by the Raspberry Pi. So yeah, these are the basic codes. And now we will move on to the hardware description, and everything else will be explained by my friend Navar.
Good morning. My name is Naval. Before looking at the hardware, let's first look at these codes. The first one which we are running is color picker script. What we are basically doing is we are taking the input directly from the camera, then processing it according to hue, saturation, and other values to get a clear differentiation between our main path and its surrounding. So this is the color picker code. Now we will look at the another code, that is the lane detection. What it it is doing is it is basically taking the input from that color picker and doing some more modifications to get the clear output of the track which our plane which Raven needs to move. So let's run it. Okay, as you can see, this is our main input that we are feeding our Raspberry Pi from the camera. Then we are changing its basically shape. So we are changing its shape according to the histogram, then fitting it to the color picker, which is then giving us this output. Further, we are running some algorithms to detect that path which our car need to move. So this is the hardware implementation. Here we are using webcam that is taking the live cam feed and feeding it to the Raspberry Pi Model B, which is being powered from the power bank, and it is giving the output to the motor driver, which is being powered from the 12-volt battery, and overall it is driving 4 motors.